Hello, I'm Hannah Solito. You can find out more about my story at beyondfit.co.uk. I wanted to record this video for you today as a bit of a question and answer session on transitioning to a clean diet and gaining or maintaining weight. And the reason I wanted to chat about that today was because I've been asked so much about it in the last week alone. In fact, yesterday I got emails from 3 different people concerned about maintaining or gaining weight whilst eating a clean, gluten-free, dairy-free, skin-friendly diet. And, people who are already a little bit underweight or who are concerned about maintaining their current weight. Speaking personally, I am genetically predispositioned to putting on weight, very definitely. So, I only need to look at cake and the pounds will pile on. So I eat a really clean diet. I train and exercise a lot. But for me, if I eat the wrong things, bam, that's it. The weight's just going to go on. So the first time I got an email about wanting to gain weight, I think I scowled at my screen. So I was like, oh yeah, such a problem, needing to gain weight. And then the more I talked to people about it and the more messages I got, the more I realised that actually needing to maintain or gain weight is just as critical, frustrating and vital for some people as it is to lose weight for others. So what's the answer? I guess years ago I'd probably have said, oh, just eat junk, burgers, chips, chocolate, fizzy drinks. There's your answer. That's going to put weight on you in days. Couple of problems with that. Firstly, it's obviously massively unhealthy. So it's really not a good way of going about putting weight on. And secondly, it's not actually necessarily the case that you are going to put weight on by eating a poor diet. It's, a misconception, a common misconception that that's the way to gain weight. I've got a friend who is super slim and she eats chocolate for breakfast, burger and chips for lunch, takeouts most evenings, tons of sweets, crisps, chocolate. And she's skinny, but she doesn't feel good. She's ill a lot, tired constantly, has got numerous medical problems. So just the fact that she's slim doesn't necessarily mean she's healthy internally. And, fat can show on the outside, but we can also have a lot of internal fats around our vital organs, and that's not good either. So the key here is a healthy diet that's going to help you gain weight. And how do we do that? Well, there are a few foods that can really benefit you if that's what it is you're looking to do. Firstly, you know how much I love my green juice for breakfast, and that's a good thing. Replacing your breakfast with a high alkaline, green, predominantly vegetable juice is a great way of starting your day and doesn't necessarily need to equal weight loss. So there are some brilliant additions to the juice, things like avocado. They contain numerous good fats. These are brilliant little fruit and the perfect thing to blend into your morning green juice. Tarragon as well is not only a really tasty herb, it's got a gorgeous kind of licoricey, aniseedy taste to it, but it actually helps with the absorption of creatine. So it's a really beneficial herb to put in your morning juice if you're looking to gain weight. So morning green juice, perfect start to the day. We've also got things like dried fruits, which are really high energy, things like chopped dates, which you can use in recipes. Dates are a brilliant natural sweetener and they're great for replacing butter and sugar in baking. We've got things like seeds. I eat a predominantly plant-based, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, nightshade-free diet. And, when you say that to people, they say, but you don't look emaciated and pale. And that's because, you can live on nuts, seeds, fruits, vegetables, and live a really healthy, clean lifestyle and, maintain or even gain weight if you want to. So things like chia seeds, they're brilliant. They contain loads of good oils. Coconut oil's fantastic. Nut butter. Nut butters are one of my favourite. I personally love almond because my skin really doesn't react well to peanuts. So almond butter, oh my gosh, it's just an amazing snack on rice cakes. I love that as my post-workout snack. Bananas, and these little superfood snacks, which are on my blog at beyondfit.co.uk. These are fantastic. You can make them in advance. This little snack here is so simple. It's made just using ground almonds and agave syrup or manuka honey if you prefer. and then rolled in sesame seeds. It makes a brilliant little snack, and you can keep these in the fridge for a while as well. So linseeds again, or flax seeds, great for throwing into smoothies, adding to granola, or to to flapjack bars. Just really simple additions that you can put into smoothies and sprinkle over salads that are going to make a real difference to your health, to your diet, and hopefully to your weight. So what I've done is I've put together a 3-day meal plan, which is at beyondfit.co.uk/optimum health. Absolutely free of charge. All you need to do is enter your email address, and I'll ping you an email back with a link so that you can download the guide. It's as simple as that. It's completely free. You're not going to get asked for your credit card details or any of that nonsense. All I'm going to ask of you is a couple of things. So firstly, stop weighing yourself. And I know that's going to be a tough one to deal with, especially when you're really concerned and really focused on your weight. But that figure on the scales is irrelevant. The same way as those charts, the ones where you measure your weight against your height. I've got a friend who trains really hard. She's super fit, really muscly. She's classed as obese on those charts because, muscle weighs heavier than fat, as we all know. So those charts are a useful indicative, but they're not the be all and end all. So forget the scales. What I want you to go on is how you feel. Okay, so if you feel like you're healthy, feel like you've got lots of energy, and there's a definite change in transitioning to a clean diet. You are going to feel good. That's the idea. On this plan, it's not a detox, it's not a fast, so you're not supposed to go through those detox symptoms. You're not supposed to feel tired or sleepy throughout it. I want you to feel full. You should never feel hungry, and I want you to feel as if you've got lots of energy. It's not a juice-only plan, so there's juices in there, but there's also some of these superfood snacks, sweet potato, curry, again, things like sweet potato, really good carbs. You shouldn't feel hungry at all. We've got salads, soups, smoothies, all kinds of things on the plan. And the second thing that I ask of you is if you get a moment just to send me some feedback and just to tell me how you're doing, whether it's via Twitter or Facebook or email or Instagram, just to send me a quick message and tell me how you're getting on the plan, because that's really useful for me as well to get that feedback. So it's beyondfit.co.uk/optimum health.